Hey everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. So the new Warbond, Truth Enforcers, is now out, and with it comes new weapons, armor passive, a booster, and what I would say is the sickest color scheme in a Warbond to date. And I've been grinding out some medals and had my fair share of exposure to pretty much everything here, so I wanted to make this video sharing my thoughts and just my first impressions of the Warbond with you all. So first things first, let's start with the weapons, which is something I always look at when a new Warbond drops. And we have first this new shotgun. So this is one of the first of its kind for primaries. This weapon features 2 ammo types, which is really nice. And for this shotgun, it has stun and fletchet rounds. Similar to the programmable ammo now featured with the autocannon and the recoilless, you can freely swap between either or on the fly, allowing you to stun enemies or deal damage. And personally, this is my favorite weapon in the Warbond. It introduces a lot of utility as the stun rounds are able to help both you and your teammates out a lot. And being able to stun a Hulk, Charger, or a Stalker that's chasing you or your teammate is always very good to have. What's also unique about this is that the ammo types reload independent of each other. You have both 8 rounds of fletchet and 8 rounds of stun loaded into your own respective side of the shotgun, and if you shoot all 8 rounds of your fletchet, you still have 8 rounds of stun, but they both reload from the same pool of 60 max rounds. Ammo conservation and management is definitely a factor to using this weapon effectively, and the wide spread of the stun rounds also help in locking in a group of enemies such as a patrol, and then you combine it with something like a orbital position strike, you can pretty much clear that whole group out without committing much to it. So aside from that, looks good, sounds great. It has such a sci-fi sound to it when you fire, so it gets a lot of points for me just from that alone. Next, we have the SMG-32 Reprimand. All the other weapons have medium armor penetrating, all except the submachine guns until right now, and it has a significantly lower capacity, only holding up to 25 rounds per reload. It also has quite the spread and quite the recoil. It does, however, have pretty good damage. It doubles that of the Knight and the Pummeler, and you can finally use an SMG now to fight off Hive Guards and Scout Striders. But here's the thing, and this might be a little bit nitpicky, but it's not a one-handed weapon, and if there's something I have a problem with in this Warbond, it's really just that. I feel that part of the identity of being a submachine gun is allowing the holder to run and gun with it, something that's both compact, small, and allows you to move around the battlefield while still dishing out damage. Again, it's not really a gameplay complaint, just one about weapon identity. I mean, I'm always going to be excited anytime I can pair up something new with the ballistic shield, but in the end, I'm just glad that we now have an SMG with a lot more kick in its shots. It's been very nice on both fronts, similar to the SMG-20 Halt, and just like the Halt, it looks and sounds great. With 25 ammo per mag, I think it just comes to, just being able to manage your shots a lot more efficiently, making sure you don't run out of ammo when you really need it. And lastly, we have the baby purifier, the Loyalist. And if there was a top 3 of pistols for me, it'd be the Senator, the grenade pistol, and now the Loyalist. The Loyalist provides a lot of options that makes up for things that other secondaries lack. One is being able to damage enemies in an area of effect. Yes, you can argue that the grenade pistol and crisper can affect multiple enemies at once, but the grenade pistol requires a reload after every shot, and you're really bringing that just for building destruction. And the crisper requires you to get up close, which only makes it useful on the bug front, personally. The Loyalist, however, allows you to dispense damage while being efficient with your ammo at a safe range, plus it has stagger, and stagger is really good. And yes, the grenade pistol also has stagger. The grenade pistol has a significant bullet drop to consider, whereas the Loyalist can still make tons of things happen from far away consistently. It's a great pistol. It's great that we now have a plasma projectile ammo type being introduced into the secondary arsenal. And that's it for the weapons in this Warbond. No throwables this Warbond, but we did get a new booster, Dead Sprint, which allows you to use your own health as a source of stamina once your stamina bar has been depleted. Honestly, it's not the best. It's a little mid. I won't see myself using this on the bot front. On the automaton front, I would like to keep my health as maxed out as possible. You never know when you can get ragdolled by something and you wish you just had that little sliver of health left just to stand up and slim yourself back to full. On the bug side of things, I can see this being very useful. There were a lot of times when I needed a bit of stamina to dodge a charger attack or outrun a group of hunters, so this definitely helps. As to how it works specifically, the ticks of damage you take once your stamina bar is gone is very small, but you'll notice it after some time. It won't kill you, it won't drain you to 0, but once it drains as much as it can, which is usually maybe like, I want to say 5% of your health left, if you still were to sprint, you'd sprint as if you just ran out of stamina. because since it doesn't have any health to drain, you're not getting any benefit from the booster, if that makes sense. And even though other actions consume stamina such as diving, crouch sliding, or jump packing, sprinting will be the only thing that triggers the dead sprint booster. And again, this affects your whole team, not just you. So if you just start running and you see yourself taking damage, someone in your team probably brought the dead sprint booster. So keep aware of that. Beyond that, we also have a new armor passive, Unflinching. And if you like to use the railgun, the quasar, or anything like that, basically any precision weapon with some charge-based feature, you're gonna like this one a lot. So even if you're getting shot at, you're still gonna have a good shot at hitting that good shot. So thank you, Unflinching. I myself, I had some moments where it helped. Not too sure how big of a difference it is, but it's definitely noticeable. And beyond that, the armor itself, not gonna lie, some of the best in the game so far, especially the one in the superstar. Emotes are wonderful. You can totally meme and roleplay the hell out of your squad mates to no end. And the color scheme for everything, the hell pods, exosuit, the pelican, the weapons, my god, out of all the customizable color schemes out there, nothing goes harder than solid black with red accents. You cannot go wrong with it. But overall, great Warbond. I'd say it's one of my top Warbonds, right next to Democrat Detonation. I still have some more stuff to unlock, but I just wanted to just share my first impressions. I'm also curious as to how you all feel about the new Warbond, so let me know in the comments. Personally, I just like that we're now seeing programmable ammo on primary weapons, not just support weapons, because it'd be great to have a lot more customizability on the field with more weapons, just introduce a lot more depth to games. And yeah, if you guys haven't tried it out yet and you have, I don't know, the super creds lying around, give it a try. And if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing. And thank you again for watching, and have a nice day.